It's a vibe on Lava Lounge. 93.3.
Hi, Nana.
Hi.
You are not this kind of the house, so big engine. But going into the house, what were you hoping to achieve? Do you think you achieved it?
Yeah, like I achieved everything. Not 100%, but yeah, quite like a lot before going in the house. And then before going into the house, I had a lot of expectation. But obviously, yeah, I achieved some of them, and then hoping to achieve more.
Well said. So the last few weeks, right, before you guys were on PED, I don't know what happened, but you and Tabang were on fire. What went on? What was that switch? Like, what happened? Because it just felt like this is a different Nana. You were winning like the head of our game.
Week 5.
Friday. What was it with that moment? What happened?
Nothing serious. It's just that we had a conversation. Me and my partner, and then because I told him that I'm this kind of person, like, coming into this house. For me, I had that mentality that not everybody's going to win something in the house. So that's why I'm always that reserved. I don't do anything. But he was like, no. And then he was like, no, you can do something. You can win. Don't say that. And then I had to rethink because I'm now with someone. Our fate is now tied together. Yeah. So I had to I had to come out of that show and then buckle up and then, I don't know, couple up with some advice that I got from Juicy. Mm-hmm. So, yeah.
Hey, did I give you advice? What a man.
So, yeah, I kind of used that advice, and then I spoke to myself. Even after we spoke, me and Tabang, I spoke to myself, like, okay, you know what, you can do this at least. Even if it's just one day, just try and win something. And then I tried my best, and then, yeah.
And she turned up in week 5.
Definitely.
Shout out to Coco Pop. She went bananas. She went crazy. She went stupid. Crazy stupid.
Okay, so part of the reason, I'm going to ask some, it might be uncomfortable,
Go.
right? But part of the reason you're here is to clear some narratives or own a narrative, right? And you said some things that was like your major highlights, right?
Okay.
So I have to quote this one. Like, one of the things, it was quite a very unusual conversation about Kayamata.
Oh,
right?
Yeah.
And Kayamata is supposed to be a love enhancer that attracts expensive gifts and, all of the attention from wealthy men, right? Now, you had a conversation and you talked about how he helped you gather so many senators as an escort. You made a lot of money, but you never saved up. Kind of like, wait for your return. Why did you think it was appropriate to have that conversation on national TV?
Okay, so first of all, I sell aphrodisiac products, and then aphrodisiac product is also Kayamata. So we were having a conversation, but just like I would say, Big Brother plays what he wants the audience to hear at some certain moment. We were having a conversation. He just bumped into when we were like saying some certain things, because I was actually talking to some my friends, telling them, okay, this is what I sell, and blah blah blah. So yeah, and we're just making like some instances when you use it, this is what you get, you get. And then Big Brother came, and then trying to make instances. I use myself, because when I'm selling something, I use myself as an example. So I'll be like, okay, for me, like when you use it, this is what you get. So that was what I said, but Big Brother played what.
No, they didn't play it. It was live, though.
Yeah, like,
and I have the video,
like,
but I'm not going to play
camera,
the video.
And then
I have the audio.
Yeah,
but go ahead.
Saying, like, if there's camera somewhere, like in that house, it just tones, and then the conversation was not from the beginning, from the scratch.
Are you saying that you were advertising what you were selling and not necessarily talking about
I was advertising,
you using Kayamata?
Yeah, I was advertising my brand, Nana Empire. Yeah.
Okay. We're going to take it. That's not all. Like I said, you're here to clear it, right?
Yo, this is hectic.
You also,
it's hot.
you said, the people I mingle with, they are very deadly. They are watching. They will look for you, and I can't say that word on radio, and F you up, right?
Really?
Yeah, you said it. So, do you want to clear this? You want to explain this better?
Can't even remember when I said it.
You did say it. So I'm giving you the opportunity to clear. Like, do you understand?
Yeah,
like, just
just
clear.
trying to think, but yeah. Just
And
like
these
I
were
said,
like major like highlights when you're in the house.
when I say they are deadly, doesn't mean they kill. doesn't mean they do anything. But when you have people that support you, they go extra mile for you. That's what I mean. So like, if you mess with me, like if you say something about me, they come for you. Not like they come to kill you, not like they come to harm you. But yeah, they fight for me. That's what I mean. Like,
That's what you mean.
Nothing serious.
All right, so Nana has cleared herself. So let's move to Black Boy real quick. I love you. I just have to ask you those questions so you can clear it. Wait. Don't worry, I'm not coaching you.
Questions are hot. Let's get spicy. Let's get spicy. Pepper on you too.
With Black Boy, right? So I remember Ebuka asked the question, and you're like, never done. And then that week, you were so in the massa. You know, it was kind of like the highlight. So what was that about?
I would say that, I said I was done. And then he knew I was done because even after the whole thing, he told me, so you're really done? Like, you don't want to talk to me, you don't want to be friends with me? I'm like, yeah, I'm done. But see, the nigga came back. So, and, you know. See, but we were all playing games.
Was it because he started moving to Blue? That's why you now wanted to be
No, not really. But I was still talking to him. I was ready to be friends with him, yeah? Until he came out. I asked him, because I was the one that asked him, what is your situation with Blue? He said they're just there. They're just in a situationship, so like again. And he told me he has spoken to Blue about me, and then he spoke to me about Blue. I don't know if it's true if they spoke about me, but yeah, he told her. And then every day I keep on hearing conversation, like him and her having conversation. Because even when I call them for a meeting, both of them like, you see this shit you guys are doing.
Okay, you've been saying some words on the radio.
You see these things you guys are doing, I don't want to be in the midst of it again. So I cleared them. And then she told me, yes, they have had conversations about me. And then...
So did you like Black Boy?
At first, yes.
So what happened later? It was a game?
Yeah, we were playing games.
Okay. All right. So what's your opinion about... Because he's your partner, or was your partner.
Yeah.
Tabang and Kosi now in the house.
I don't know what's happening.
Yeah, you're kissing and you're making out.
Oh, they're kissing.
Yeah.
For me, they like each other, so yeah, it's fine.
You're rooting for it.
I don't know. It's my partner. Anything for my partner.
Partner.
I love your friendship with Yvonne, by the way, towards the end, you know, but we're going to rewind, right? It also felt like when Jenny was in the house, especially with the whole juicy thing.
What thing? What thing?
There was a time where you had said, I know this changed over time, but then there was a time where you had said that Juicy was trapped in that relationship with Jenny. Was it because, I'm not attacking you, but was it because of what she was feeding you with at the time? Because you also felt like you were taking sides with Jenny. Was that why you had...
with Jenny or...
No, you said he was trapped with Yvonne, but he doesn't know how to get out of the situation.
Obviously, it's because of what Jenny has been. Yeah, because she told me stuff, and then I've not met Juicy to like ask him stuff like that. And then before the whole thing started, she told me she feel like the guy is playing games with the two ladies. I'd be like, okay, we had a meeting. I'd be like, this guy is trying to play games with you guys. Like, they told me he's playing games. Because even Yvonne like thought he was playing game at first because of what he was doing, like the closeness he had with Jenny. So we all thought he was playing game. And then Jenny was telling me stuff. That was why I'd be like, okay, this guy, the way she said it, it felt like he was into Jenny. So that was why I'd be like, okay, maybe he's trapped with Yvonne. That's why he's trying to look for a way. But obviously later on, I'd be like...
Do you still feel he's trapped?
No, he's not trapped.
Hold on, when were these meetings happening? These meetings you keep saying.
Yeah, so I felt like he was trapped because of what obviously Jenny was. Because whenever I am having conversations with Jenny, Yvonne is not there, so I didn't get to hear.
Yeah, you didn't get her back.
So that was what I...
It's a vibe on Lava Lounge 93.3.